Hello, this is Fred from Metalops TV and Metalops in France. I have a guest. He's going to introduce himself from Patriarch. I hope his pronunciation is good. What's your name? What do you do in the band Patriarch, please?
Hello, I'm Bartłomiej. I'm the main vocalist of the band. From now it's from Patriarch after the BATHOUSKA. So hello to everyone.
And you are the producer of the new album. We are going to speak, if I'm right, you are the producer of the new album called Prophet Ilja.
Prophet Ilja, yes.
Yeah. You produce
Elijah or Prorok Ilja.
Prorok Ilja, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and you produce it, and you are the main singer, but there are a lot of guests. We are going to speak about that on this first album. This first album, so it's a second album, in fact, but the first album was already re-released under the name Patriarch this year on Napalm Records.
Yes, so it's it's some kind of a new chapter for a band because it's a new name, also new music. We say that it's a BATHOUSKA upgrade. The Patriarch is a BATHOUSKA upgrade, so it's the music is much more bombastic, maybe. It's always will be around the orthodoxy, but it's now it's in our own way with a lot of addiction, ethno or folk music. So it's we're bringing something fresh, something new. Also for a band, it's a new chapter. Maybe we are going as in a sense some kind of 2 steps back. Because we are debutants, so I'm 15 old debutant. Because
there is no age to start.
But I'm very happy with this. It's a lot of new challenges, and we are going forward.
A new beginning, a rebirth.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Okay. So Ospody was released this year, and now this new one, early beginning of 2025. Called Prophet Ilja. So, but officially, when start the Patriarch band? This year, 2024?
It's we are finishing with the BATHOUSKA now in Asia, but we also at the end we are performing 3 new songs as a Patriarch. So it's some kind of mixing two bands. And starting the promotion of the new album, but officially the inauguration of the Patriarch will be also 3rd January during the show, the release event. We will be performing with the symphonic orchestra and the male choir. That will be a big event. We are just after the back from Asia tour in Sunday, we're jumping to the rehearsal room, and now after 3 days we are ready. Everything is ready for this event, and that will be a big inauguration, because that's also will be the first show of Patriarch, and we'll be performing whole album. Because the idea and the concept of this album is also bring on the stage the whole album as a theater play. So we are ready for inauguration, and I hope that will be a cool day for us.
Yeah, okay, thank you. There are 8 tracks on the new album, and we can say it's called Versaline. The tracks, Versaline 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. But it's like verses in the Bible. It's like verses in the Bible, in the book of Prophet Ilja.
Yes. It's when I thinking about the idea and the concept of this album, it's was like a theater play, so we can talk about the acts of the theater. Also, it was starts from scenario when I put all the story in the night, 8 acts, and put all these lyrical things, and but also I wrote with emotions that we want to put in songs. Then after when the scenario was finishing, we started composing the music to this story. So why we have that's a very one large bar we're serving for our listeners, and the idea that was you must listen from the first to the last song as a one whole, that you can find the some kind of magic of this this music and this story and this album.
Exactly, I agree. And have you already played some tracks of the new album? Some excuse me, verses, but the word it's in Polish it's wierzalin. Have you already played some tracks of the new album in Asia? Because you are just back, you said, from an Asian tour and Australian
Yes, we
tour.
played Wierzalin 3, Wierzalin 4, and Wierzalin 8.
Okay,
at the end of the show.
Okay, and how were the reactions? Because in Asia, there is not, not a lot of.
I'm very, we didn't expect that the reception will be such a good. And when we are performing the Wierzalin 3 and 4, the people, of course, listening before the singles.
Yeah.
So reaction was, it's amazing for us. So we know that we hope that the reception of the new album will be on the same level like we see on the last tour. So we are very happy that we are preparing the new tours, and will be meet with listeners on the stage, because we'll be performing the whole album. That will be super exciting for us.
And who was there? Was there your female singer on the live on this Asian and Australian tour called, if I'm right, Elisa
Saharchuk? No, we are playing without the female vocalist, but Patriarch.
With samples?
Yes. The Patriarch will be performing with the female vocalist, and that's will be our lineup is also expanding, because we will be a female vocalist in lineup, and also the third guitarist. That's yes. He will be playing on the 9-string guitars. So it's also the idea of the sound, the heaviest sound to have on the live performance. That will be 3 guitarists and female vocalists. So it's on the stage will be 9 people.
But Elisa is not an official member of Patriarch.
No, Elisa is a guest on the album, but the new female vocalist will be as in lineup.
Okay,
but Elisa is our teacher, so it's also our friend, and also for thinking about the new album now. So it will be also addiction for the next album.
So there are not a lot of totally always vocals on the songs. There's a lot of atmosphere. You develop some songs, some instruments, a lot of folk instruments for a lot of things, and more classical black metal stuff, doom metal stuff, also electric. But her voice, aside you, and you sometimes you narrow, you speak, but you also scream, harsh vocals. But her voice. For example, in the 4th track, Wierzalin 4, we are in another dimension. Very spiritual mysticism. It reminds me a bit Rajna, a French band signed on Holy Records, who tried to make world music with a Tibetan folk approach with some instruments, and sometimes they sung some song. You know, Rajna.
It's some kind of mantric. But my vocals is not only the harsh singing and black metal singing, but also all choirs recording on this album. It's take me about 3 weeks, I think. It's multi-layered. choirs.
A lot of choirs.
So its arrangements was very tough, and I'm preparing for this about a few months for the recording session. But yes, we're bringing something I think fresh, something new. It's not a revolution, but I think it's a evolution of the sound of our sound, and we are developing, and it's also new challenges for us, performing live,
together,
to be of course authentic for a listener. So it's a very interesting time for us.
A new time, a new beginning, like we said. So before to speak a bit deeper on the album and the concept on the album, of the book, etc., of the man, I will say
Ilja Klimovich, yes.
So excuse me, because it's a big. Before to speak about that musically, we'll just speak about Rajna, but it was just a reference. But do you feel close to bands like Rotting Christ and Septic Flesh, who came from Greece, an Orthodox country? Because in the 90s and the 2000 years, Rotting Christ evolved with a mix of culture, Greek culture, with choirs, female singers, folklore, and developed atmosphere, and Septic Flesh with Natalia Arasulis at the beginning, from the early Septic Flesh stuff. They bring the symphonic touch, symphonic orchestration in death metal, in extreme metal, like Rotting Christ, first black metal, and after that poem or dark and gothic metal. But now they evolve, they bring a lot of, they inspire a lot. Did this band inspired you? And they are always also come from Orthodox country.
It's when we're talking about the global concept of our Patriarch music, but also when we are talking especially for Prophet Ilja, that this story is going from my region, where I born and when I'm growing in the little village. So it's my thinking and my idea it was bring this story authentical. So it's why you are hear the folk instruments. It's this story happened in my region, so it's we using our folk regional instruments as an addiction. Also, you listen a female vocalist on the whole album. It also folk vocalists using especially our regional language. Native language is we say it's a Chachwatski language. It's using only in my region. And I think it's all this addiction to the song, giving authenticism, and also giving some kind of how to say, maybe the sound is very organic. I think it's nowadays in the era of overproducing the sound. It's very polished and very synthetic. We're giving something very organic, and that was an idea to mixing this with the Orthodox music. That Orthodox music is it's a very mystical. I think it's some kind of ancient giving to the sound. And we always, as a Patriarch, we will be around the Orthodox music, but we will be developing and adding our ideas to this music, and especially concept of the Prophet Ilja, giving us some kind of dimensions to add all these things to bring something original and something new and authentical.
But Rotting Christ and Septic Fresh are there in your heritage and your metal background?
Yes, you know, it's when you're talking about the Rotting Christ and the Septic Flesh, when you are listening to our new album, you can hear the in a Vershalim 4 that we are traveling to the Greek and traveling to the Romanian side, because we are the idea also to show the different phases of Orthodoxy. So why we are giving addiction of the Romanian language, we are giving addiction of the the Bulgarian language, and you're listening the sound of the Orthodoxy from Bulgarian region. Also, it's a Russian or Belarusian side of Orthodoxy. But also this kind of folk sound of Orthodoxy from especially our region. So it's yes, it's a very, 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 I think it's very native sound.
And you personally, you believe in God and you are Orthodox, or what's your position?
I can say that I'm still searching.
You believe in
maybe some kind of person. It's not a personality like a God, but I'm much more to natural. It's. I was born in a village, and I think this. I'm much more for naturalism and like it's like the God is a mother Earth, I think.
Okay. So, like you said, you come from, if I'm right, the name of the city, Białystok.
Białystok, yes.
Białystok. And it's a very special place because it's in Poland. Poland is majority Catholic, but in this part, it's Orthodox, and there's a big part of Orthodox in the population, and it's a siege of eparchy of Białystok and Gdańsk, and independently from Russian Orthodox Church. So it's a very special place, and BATHOUSKA, Patriarch, and what is you want to express your own vision of religion, but independently. It's a very special. You choose this topic, and you are in a very special place in Poland. You don't have you don't have a problem of censorship with them.
We are living in this place. I think it's in a peace. The Catholic, the Orthodox people, but we also have a Judaism, and also we have Islam. It's a multicultural region. It's very close to Belarusian border. This border was moving through the years because this site was also Belarusian. So that the border, it's through the World War times was moving. It's why we have this a lot of culture here, and it's of course we have Orthodoxes people that is not enjoying in our vision of Orthodoxy, but we are not exploring these sites to offend someone, but we are showing, it's like a messengers. We're showing the profane side of Orthodoxy and the sacrum side of Orthodoxy. So it's our idea, and the music wise of Patriarch.
Okay, and so about the lyrics, did you adapt the lyrics because they came from a book written in the 30s or 40s by the Prophet Ilja, who developed his own vision and sect during and until the 60s. Until the 60s, and you can see a bit in the video song. In the new video song, the man.
It's some kind of adaptation of the lyrics from the theater play, the Prophet Ilja, because everything is starting when I watching the first time the theater play in Polish TV with well-known Polish actors.
It's very famous. It's famous.
Yes, it's a famous story in Poland, and we say like Prophet Ilja is some. It's like a Polish Rasputin story.
Exactly. Exactly. I understand.
It's but Grzybowska sect. It was I think they say the largest sect in Europe in these times between the First and the Second World War. Yeah, so it's a huge story. It's also in own way, it's a very blasphemical and very heretical.
It's true. All is true.
Yes, all is true. It's all happened in my region, Podlasie. So it's why it's a very personal for me.
Yeah. And how does it end? How is this guy finished?
It's very, 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 very interesting because we didn't know how it's end. Some information say that when the Bolsheviks entering in 39, they are shooting him, but nobody know what's happened. The other information say that they took him and he died in Siberia.
In gulags.
But nobody know how he died. So in our story, I think about because he was compared with the biblical prophet Ilja. This also it's a very important prophet in Orthodox fight, also in Catholic fight, but also worshiping Judaism and Islam. It's a very interesting. And when you are listening to the Vershalin 8, the last one act of the album, you can hear that the horses at the end, the fire. So it's how the biblical prophet Ilja finished, and it also our prophet Ilja is taken to the heaven through the fire chariots with the horses. The God invite him in the heaven. So that's our story end of the prophet Ilja.
Okay, so it could announce a new third album, but it will be another concept in the future of another record.
I can, that will be a surprise. But we are working, of course, for the. I'm working for a next album. But I'm focused now on the promotion of
So. And the beginning of this new tour in January with a symphony orchestra. I don't know what's the word.
Sinfonia Orchestra. Yes, we will be playing the third. It's on a release day. 3rd January we will be playing with the Symphonic Orchestra in Polonia, in Łódź.
February,
with
March.
Also with the male choir. That is a special addiction for especially for Orthodox music. So it's will be a huge event. It on the stage will be 15-6 people. Choir and of symphonic orchestra, and we will be performing. We'll be play whole album and some old song also with the new symphonic arrangements. So it's will be a special. Yes, it will be. Yeah, we will be recording everything live. And I hope that 2026 will be released. That was also idea of this, and that will be a special day for us because it's also will be inauguration, and it will be a first show of Patriarch.
Stupid question, but why did you choose Patriarch name? With the girls now, Patriarch, they say no, man.
I know. That's I compared with this kind of philosophy, but Patriarch, it's the highest priest in Orthodox Church. And that's something cynical because BATHOUSKA is a regular priest and he must bow before the Patriarch. It's some kind of Pope,
yeah,
Orthodox
yeah.
Pope.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the highest priest in Orthodoxy.
Okay.
So it's when we are talking, it's a Batushka upgrade. It's we are upgrade to highest priest.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can we hope to see you live in France in 2025?
Yes, we are planning now for a tour in April, first part of European tour. That will be from 4th to 27, I think, April. And yes, we will be play 3 shows in France.
And summer festivals, maybe?
With the Patriarch. Yes, some kind of summer festivals is still booking.
Yeah, okay.
So I hope that we invite the friends and we'll meet personally.
I remember I saw you live at the Motoculture Festival a few years ago. I don't remember when Motoculture Festival.
No, it was Drabikowski Batushka, not us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But 2 years ago. Okay. But I thank you. What do you want to conclude to French people? Yes, I let you to conclude.
What can I say? We are focused on the promotion, the new album. I hope that our listeners enjoy the new Patriarch music, the new chapter. I think we are bringing something fresh, something new.
Yeah, I agree.
And the people will like this new our face.
Yeah, they need.
And of course, I hope that they enjoy to our new shows.
Yeah.
And what can I say? So
it's an experience.
See you on the road.
Okay. Go to the mass to see you live. Okay, thank you very much, Bartłomiej.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for having Patriarch on Metal Observer. And, what can I say? Thanks for support.
Okay.